Hey everyone! You're welcome to another session of Chinwe's Holistic Lifestyle Living. I hope most of you tried out the last recipe on the enriched super salad and that you loved it. I got quite a few comments on it, a lot of private messages on it, and I just want to thank you all for your support, the subscriptions, and all the thumbs ups. So for today, I am very excited to share the recipe for today with you. It's just a very simple recipe that I'm going to show you. It will be the squash soup with the squash. And first of all, I would like to quote what Healthline studies had to say about the yellow squash vegetable. So now I quote, "The vegetable yellow squash is very high in vitamin A, B6, and vitamin C. It has folate, it has magnesium, fiber, riboflavin, phosphorus, and potassium. It also has the mineral called manganese, and this is the mineral that helps the bone strength. So that means that the yellow squash is good for the young adults, and for the young at heart. So it is good for everyone. So let's get started with a very simple recipe. So we'll be making the squash soup. So what we do is we're gonna cut this squash into two. We cut it into two. You know, it's a bit hard, but we would make it. Cut it into two. Just cut it. So see how colorful it is? That's how rich it is. So we'll remove the core. So we'll remove the core from it. We will be needing olive oil for this recipe today. We need half a teaspoon of salt. We'll be using nutmeg, half spoon of nutmeg. So today I'll be cooking this. The soup is for 2 people. We'll use 1 cup of water. You know, some people, you can actually spice it up if you want, but let's just get started with this. So now we remove the core. That's the core removed. So I have 1 cup of olive oil, 1 spoon of olive oil. So I'm going to split it between these two. So half a teaspoon, half spoonful each. So we'll rub it around this. So we'll be baking this vegetable. So we just rub the olive oil around it. Rub the olive oil around it. So now it is ready. We're going to bake it. So I put it face down in the pan. Face down in the pan. So we're going to bake it for 45 minutes. This is it, fully baked, 45 minutes. You can see it's soft now. And actually, I forgot to tell you, we added garlic. We had 3 cloves of garlic, which we added to this. So the garlic, I decided not to take out the skin, but I'll take out the skin after it is cooked now. So we take out the skin from the garlic. See, the garlic we take out. So let's do this after we deal with the vegetables. So that's the cup. We're going to be blending this. So let's scoop this into this container. So scoop it into the container. Scoop it. You know, some people would actually, you can boil it. You can boil it, but I like to bake it because when you bake it, you get more flavor, and then you don't have to deal with adding water or not adding water. But definitely you can decide to just remove the skin and then cut it up and add a little water with a little salt if you're cooking it, you know, or you may not add salt, it's up to you. But for today we just bake it. So we remove it from, well, it's a little bit messy. This method is messy, but it brings out the most flavor. So that's why I like this method, because it's baked with no added salt. Just all we added was the olive oil, which we rubbed on it, and then put it face down in the oven at 350 degrees to cook. Then we bake it for 45 minutes. Don't worry, I'll write a recipe at the bottom of the description for you. So remove the squash. It's so full, very enriched vegetable and easy. I think for most of you, you might like to just cut it up and cook it, but this is my own style of doing it because I like the flavors to all come out. Because I'm not adding any sugar to this, it's just going to be simple and rich and actually very delicious as well. So that's it all removed. All the squash. I like to remove all my food from this so there's no waste whatsoever. So that's it, all removed. Then the 3 garlic, I added the garlic when I put it in the oven. So that's the garlic. I peel it off now that it's cooked. Then the 3rd one, so 3 cloves, wrap it up and put it to bake with this. So that's it. So we add, I've measured out some ginger. I like to add, this is ½ teaspoon of ginger. I'll put it in there. And this is ½ teaspoon of nutmeg. I add it up to it. And then I have ½ teaspoon of salt. As simple as that. And then we add 1 cup of water. So now we're going to blend it. So you can use any kind, if you have the food processor, but we want to blend this. blend it. It's coming because we want to make it creamy. We want some creamy soup out of it. So let's blend it once more. So I think it's good. It's good. So that's our squash, butternut squash soup. So this soup you can actually see the soup here. So we have for two, and you can serve this with a roll, or normally I like to make some fluffy buns that you can also have it just on its own. So that's our soup for today, and I hope you will try it. I know you can also add, you can spice it up if you like spice in your food. You can spice it up. I know my husband likes to spice it. You can spice it up if you like. There's no harm in that, but I know the ginger gives it a spike as well. So, and you can add fresh ginger. You can add the ginger when you add the garlic in the oven to also bake, so it comes out soft. Then you can blend it all up, and that's it. So that's the soup. Let's try it. It's creamy and rich and very high in nutrients. So let's see. Wow, the ginger gives it a kick. You can take out the ginger if you can actually add the ginger as you go, and the salt. You can also add cream if you want to make it a little bit more creamy, but I just think it's really good and very yummy like this. It's really good, and that can be, you can have it anytime that you want. Please give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you enjoy this. We'll be working with a lot of squash in this forum because the squash is very good. So look forward to seeing you soon. You stay safe. Ciao.